Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome. We've got another set here. This is the first that I have on the red clay. I actually don't love watching red clay tennis on TV because it's kind of hard to see the ball. I hope that we don't have this problem, as this is my new tennis club, and I will be playing on red clay quite a lot. I'm thinking this could be something called like the Hombres de Pompeya. So this is me playing somebody from my tennis club. Maybe I'll talk more about the game afterwards, so let's get into it. Oops. 54. Looks like I skipped the first one. Okay. Good serve out wide, hit down the line. Moving him from side to side with the forehand. Pretty decent out wide, but man, he gets it back. That's tough and deep. Slip a little bit. Still getting used to the red clay. I find that at least this red clay is a lot more slippery than the green clay I grew up on, and the green clay and the video against the XD2 player. Wow, it's a long point. All right, served on the middle. Volley to the open court. He gets it back. Overhead back to him. That was just tight. I remember being really tight for some reason, especially at the beginning. Maybe it was the filming. But he takes me out, I think, at love on my serve. It's a great serve in the corner by him. You already start to notice it seems like he favors the backhand a bit. It's a great shot. He's got a great backhand. Go for the topspin lob. That was pretty fire. Serve right on the line, bounced like 20 feet into the air. Broke my heart. It's like 34 degrees Celsius and 80% humidity while we're playing, so it's like a deathly scenario. I think 34 degrees Celsius is like 93 degrees Fahrenheit, so very hot. Missed that lob. I remember being very disappointed in myself. That serve was out. Let's see. Hit a deep backhand return to his backhand. Decided to come in, hit a crazy half volley right on the line. Easy, put away down the middle for safety. Another good serve by him. I like how he's opening up the court, and wow. I mean, that +1 backhand is excellent. Here I am just running all over the place. Come on, me. My hat fell off, and I didn't get it. All right, got another deep one. Take another half volley to the forehand. Go for the lob, miss it. And I get a little lucky there. Missed that volley. Wasn't too hard. It's not a difficult volley. Serve not as good as the first few. Maybe some tightness creeping in. Now I'm hitting it to the forehand. Slice short to the backhand. Good slice by him. Deep, low. Good backhand, deep to the forehand. Good slice. Low down the line. He misses the forehand, short ball. One thing I've noticed for me on the red clay is when I'm hitting inside in forehands cross court, they're going pretty short and I'm getting torn up. I need to work on that. Okay, serves it to the forehand. I hit it to the backhand. Short line. Let's just slice it down the middle. Slice it short to the forehand. Get a pretty easy ball. Back to the forehand. Coming in here, taking it short, low slice. Come to the net, volley to the open court, and a little volley down the middle. We don't love that. Points extending, go for the forehand. Weight falling backwards. Miss it in the net. Maybe I need to work. Maybe the problem is I'm not moving into the court on those inside-in forehands. All right, good serve by him, cross to the forehand. Now I'm playing middle forehand to middle forehand. Run around it, Man, I'm really targeting his forehand. I don't remember thinking I'm going to do this. Volley to the backhand and hit the volley winner. Nice. Serve was out. Second serve right in the middle. Hit it to the forehand. Man, I'm really hitting it to the forehand. Okay. High and deep to the forehand. He hits a high and deep to the backhand. Pop it up with the top spin backhand. Just playing it down the middle over and over again. Not sure if that's the best thing. And I see a time I can come to the net, and he misses the pass. Definitely was not a tough one. I would probably a little disappointing to miss that pass. But maybe part of it's just the pressure of someone being at the net. Geez, the long sleeve black shirt was a terrible idea. And the double fault hurts my soul. And the little homies are running by on the left. Alright, serve down the middle. Volley to the open court. I made it. Volley to the open court again. I made it. Back to the open court again. Nice. All those volleys were just good enough. The first one being basically on the line helped a lot. Missed that. First serve wide. Serve down the middle. That's a crazy good deep forehand return from him. That drop shot, I just didn't expect it. I think maybe that's his first drop shot. But yeah, he totally caught me off guard, which is exactly what you want to do as the drop shotter. Alright, second serve down the middle. Good deep forehand by me, and I came into the net and hit a crazy volley on the line again. That is awesome. Now I noticed in this match, I remember not serving, feeling like I was serving great, but it's crazy to notice like how conservative I got with my second serves. Wow. Go for the lob. And he actually could have had me there. You can see the heat. We're only 3 games in. The heat got us leaning on the Wilson windbreaker. Kick out wide. That's a good serve. And the return is out. Now we got my boy right here. I like that wide serve strategy and then the hit to the open court. I think the serve is actually probably good enough. It's the +1 that could get a little more powerful. Missed my backhand volley right there. Notice he's standing pretty far out, making it easier to get it out wide. Good strategy. I hit the short slice with the backhand. Been pretty successful with that. 2 for 2. I return down the middle high. Short slice of the forehand hits the net. What a momentum changer right there. Truly heartbreaking. Serve to the backhand. Wow, really short. Wasn't expecting that. I just slice it up in the middle. Trying to reset the point. I'm just hitting these dinky-dink slices. Jeez, I'm so lucky. And I can't believe. I mean, I was totally there, and that was a put-away opportunity. Oh well. So, unfortunate double fault right there. I love my ready position. I'm just like standing with my legs literally together. Like an absolute athlete. Taking it early, slice down the middle, get the slice down the middle reply. Man, I'm really hitting it to his forehand. That's wild. I don't remember thinking this. Oh, The wind blows the camera up a little bit. Still figuring out the logistics of recording on these courts. Yeah, I'm just playing to the forehand. All right, get that game. Serve to the forehand. That one bounced up pretty high. Good flat out wide. Pretty easy volley to the open court. He gets it back. But this is just a tough position. I mean, you're just running side to side. Wow, good kick to the backhand, but crazy return by him. I dig it up, and he misses the pass. That's tough. Serve to the backhand, forehand to the open court. Slice to the backhand, come to the net. Man, that pass was good. That's a good one. I really am not disappointed in my approach. I think it was decent. He just hit a great shot. And the missed return right there. Takes us to 4-1. Good serve out wide. I just return it down the middle, as I do. Need to maybe think about that. Crazy put away by him. Massive forehand. Good depth. All right, serve to the forehand. I hit it to the backhand. Come to the net, take the half volley. And backhand volley put away. No. He digs it up. That was amazing. Can't even be upset with myself on that. The serve was out. No. Double fault. Good serve. Short down the line. Really good +1. Hit a defensive slice right here. And I'm coming up. Oh man, I hit it right to him. Sucks. Sucks for him. He totally had that. Right, slice down the middle. I hit it high and deep to the backhand. Not very fast. Now we're back to the forehand. High and deep to the forehand. That forehand was just long. Serve is out. All right, hitting to the forehand here. Slicing down the middle. Kind of a lazier way of hitting it to the forehand is just hitting it down the middle, it seems. Hit a short slice, or a low slice down the middle. Get the high volley. And put it away, safe. Not even swinging hard. My shirt is completely drenched at this point. I mean, it's been drenched probably since the third game. See how we serve it out. Serve to the forehand. Pretty hard, but the spot was not great. Like wiping off the lines, it can become pretty hard to see them when you're playing, especially in the hash. The hash gets really dirty. I like to know where the hash is at all times. Flat serve to the backhand. He hits a crazy return. I give a short ball down the middle, and it's whacked out. Yeah, that's another thing we'll talk about, I think, at the end of the video. Come on, me. Double fault. Nothing hurts me more personally than a double fault. Go for the serve down the tee. That does not work. Let's not double fault again. Very, very simple serve down the middle. Good return by him. I find some height on that, so I come to the net. And I remember that lob was just out. I was so lucky. I mean, I would have probably gotten it back, but it would have been in a terrible position. Flat serve down the middle. Good return by him. I take the half volley to the forehand and miss the drop volley cross court. Drop half volley. I was disappointed in myself, but honestly, it's a tough thing to do. It's okay. Going for the kick out wide. He does the backhand return cross. Now I'm hitting the forehand to the backhand for some reason. Okay, there we go. Back to the forehand. Got the short ball. I try to take it early with a slice. And he hits the perfect pass right on the line. Still happy with the aggression there. Glad I didn't miss the approach, but I think I could have done a little bit more with it. Missed a lot of first serves. Feel like the spots were off. That was a tight second serve right there. Go for the lob. I think it was out, which sucks. Not a fan of missing lobs, but it's okay. We stay mentally strong here. Kick out wide. Easy volley to the open court. He gets it back. My ball falls out of my pocket as I hit that volley down the middle. Hopefully that was not distracting to him. Back to iguales, as they call them. Iguales. All right, to the forehand. Come up, take the slice short. It's like, I really like that play. Probably should hit over that and hit a pass. It's a good overhead. Decent drop volley, but misses the backhand overhead. Alright, let's see what we do here. Hit the serve to the backhand, slice it short to the backhand and approach. Do the lob volley. And that gets it done. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess we'll talk a little bit about the match. What I would say, this guy, the way that I think about playing him is, it's kind of similar to playing like the way that I feel like I play, where we're playing really safe, a lot down the middle with height, not a ton of pace. Which makes me feel pretty safe because I feel like I have a pretty strong advantage in my ability to move forward. And like, even though I don't hit the ball that hard, or neither of us do, I'm pretty comfortable coming up and taking a ball early, especially at the net, as you may notice. So I'm able to apply pressure pretty easily. And since the way both of us play is a lot of high balls kind of down the middle, or like pretty safe, it's kind of easy to know when it's time to come to the net and take the ball on. But it's also easy to feel safe just playing really safe balls. But I also, as I talked about, it looks like I noticed pretty early on that I wanted to play to the forehand, which is not common. Most people's forehands are awesome. And it's not that his forehand is not awesome. It's just, I think the backhand maybe has a little bit more direction on it, so it's more threatening. And maybe a little bit more unpredictable, whereas the forehand kind of goes middle a lot, which makes me feel safe. But I like, his backhand is really good. And you can see a few times where he's taking the ball on really early. And even though he's not hitting the backhand crazy hard, since he hits it lower sometimes and like flatter, it goes through the court. So you don't have to really hit it hard. Just hit it low and flat and take it early. So that's definitely a play I think he could use more, and just getting more comfortable with the shorter balls, like hitting a good first approach shot. Doesn't have to be a winner, and then putting it away at the net, I think, is probably the simplest level up for him. Because, same for me. That's something that I adopted because it's harder to hit the ball harder. It's kind of easier to just use your movement to get into a better position where you don't have to take as much risk and you can apply pressure with your physicality. Overall, shout out to my boy, who will remain anonymous, for letting me film this match. Hopefully I'll get some more with my other hombres de Pompeya in the future. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.